What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? This is your man, Rondell Jordan, aka the Black Swan. I'm here today to do my first podcast. Getting ready for the 2018 launch of the Black Swan channel. We're going to continue to encourage people to travel, to explore what's happening in the world beyond our boundaries. When I say beyond our boundaries, I mean beyond the borders of our country, beyond the doors of our house, and in our community, beyond the surface of ourselves and within ourselves, and beyond the status quo, the traditional way of thinking of things. You're probably thinking, why the Black Swan? What is this Black Swan thing? Well, it has various meanings to me. Black. It's a profound word. Black has profound meaning in our culture. People look at me and they see a black man. I was born in America, 1979, Buffalo, New York, Empire State. But I am a black man. I am a black American man. And with that title alone comes a narrative. It's a narrative. So if you're white, you imagine being born black. And if you was born black, it doesn't matter who you are on the inside. That narrative is applied to you. It's a part of your identity. Not what you see in the mirror. As clearly as you can see me, it is a fact that I have black hair on my face. But my skin, my complexion is brown, chocolate brown. So my shirt, my undershirt here, is black. Factually, honestly, black. My eyes are actually brown. So in America, those of us who identify ourselves as a black are accepting an identity in a racial system. And that identity is a certain perspective. Comes a certain perspective of things. You see, much of how we view or perceive our current reality has to do with how we perceive the past. Because part of the identity of who we are and what we resonate with has a lot to do with our tribe. A lot of us African Americans or black people or black Americans or Negroes in America, we don't really identify ourselves as a tribe. but we are. If you have the bloodline of the African people who were brought here to the Americas as a result of the diaspora, the Middle Passage, that is the route. And as a result of that, your ancestors were enslaved and bred and brutally brainwashed. Their previous operating system, way of thinking of life, way of being, their previous deities, their previous foods that they ate, the previous beliefs, previous concepts, everything wiped away, and a new identity, a new indoctrination, a new programming, a new operating system was installed into these human beings. And those human beings, of course, perpetuated their information, their upbringing, their knowledge, generation and generation and generation, throughout the periods of enslavement and throughout the Civil War periods, and then post-Civil War, then Willie Lynch, then Jim Crow. And now we're dealing with the war on drugs and mass incarceration and continuous systematic oppression. So a lot of what we explore on this channel, of course, will be from a Black man's perspective. We'll be exploring a wide range of topics, debating issues that are specific to our community, both locally and abroad. Okay. Traveling, raising money for venture capital, of course, raising venture capital. All these things will be a part of what we discuss. Our worldviews, view of various topics, from what's going on around the world to what's going on in the community, in relationships between men and women, between white and Black, between specifically the Black men and the Black woman, the Black family, the Black men's options abroad. So basically, this is a place for intellectual conversation. I will be beginning with controversial issues, taboo topics, of course, offering even a non-religious biblical perspective, analyzing the Bible from a Black or indigenous perspective, rather than, of course, the conqueror's perspective. So, you know, there's a lot. If you're interested in history, if you're interested in travel, if you're interested in study, if you're a student of life, you know, all of these things, poetry, if you're interested in poetry, art, literature, these things are the things that may draw you into this channel. And one of the most important things and one of the most fascinating things will be the people that we meet in the process. We'll be interviewing various entrepreneurs, various artists from all over the world, of course, exploring their perspective, and getting to know them and life and culture through the perspective of other people. And that is one of the most enriching things that I've ever I've ever experienced in my life, really. So tune in, look forward, please subscribe so that whenever we produce a new video, it will be available to you. And please feel free to like, comment, please share. Also, I will be leaving a public phone number, 614-721-5404. This is a public phone number I will be using for this channel, specifically for Business Online. And this is a way we can communicate on projects, we'll be doing, of course, group traveling. We'll be doing investment projects and opportunities. So there's a lot that we'll be needing to get in contact and really see if we can develop and cultivate a brothership and a sisterhood right here on YouTube. So that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. God bless.